Mary, do you have to be worried at all about local city regulations or homeowner regulations and ordinances?
Yes, you really do, because that varies from city to city. And it's really wise for you to look up on your city's webpage and see what the restrictions are, if any, to doing a pollinator lawn or a bee lawn. Now, a bee lawn, I doubt if there's anybody going to have issue with that, because most people are going to cut that like they do a regular lawn. But if you're planting something that's tall or would be in a sight line for anybody driving on the street or anything like that, you should be very aware of what the ordinances are in your city.
When it comes to natives, do you have to worry about the plants spreading to a neighbor's place?
Oh, that's a good question. The prunella is not going to spread. Maybe the thyme, if everything is perfect, and the white clover might. So I think the best thing to do is to really talk to your neighbor. When you're planting a lawn like this, if your neighbor is someone who doesn't have anything but grass in their lawn, you might want to have a border of a few feet at the edge of your property where you start your own bee lawn back from theirs. So giving yourself a border will help. And then talking with your neighbor and telling them what you're doing, they might be interested also. And if they have kids, well, kids or adults, everybody should be interested, but kids have a lot of fun looking for bees and butterflies in a bee lawn.
Where can people go to get more information about doing a lawn to legumes program?
So you can, if you just Google lawns to legumes, that will come up. And then also the other great resource is the Bee Lab at the University of Minnesota. So the Bee Lab with Marla Spivak has done a lot of work on which plants are the best for which bees. And so we know that there are a lot of species that use white clover. Prunella has a lot of pollen as well as nectar. So the specific studies with the insects, Marla Spivak and her grad students have done great work. They've also done work in the city of Minneapolis, and they've put in bee lawns in public areas in the city of Minneapolis. They've had seminars and webinars for park superintendents and people to put these in more commercial settings. So there is a handbook for how to do that that's up online, and that's available at the Bee Lab.
So do you have any recommendations, last recommendations for people if they want to try to do this?
Yeah, I think people should really consider it. If you're nervous about the appearance, come look at what the Arboretums looks like. But I think for people it's really easy, and the easy way is just plant white clover. The simplest thing is, if you have a couple bare spots, get some white clover seed, and that's an easy way to start.
Thank you so much. This has been so interesting, and I just appreciate your help so much.
Happy to talk with you, Mary.